After the age of 60, the architecture of our immune system begins a subtle but significant shift. It's a natural process, one that reflects a lifetime of experience protecting us. But this change can mean that a simple seasonal cold, something we might have shaken off in 3 days in our 40s, now decides to linger for a week or even 2. It can leave us with a frustrating, lingering cough and a sense of depletion that feels entirely out of proportion. We find ourselves canceling plans, missing out on time with grandchildren, or simply feeling that our own bodies are becoming less reliable. There is a quiet frustration in feeling vulnerable to every little thing going around. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful allies in reinforcing your body's defenses is likely already sitting in your kitchen, waiting in a small paper-thin package? Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for over 15 years, I've had the privilege of guiding women through the incredible journey of their health after 60. I'm here to help you navigate the changes in your body with clarity and compassion. This channel is a space for us to learn and grow together, to honor the wisdom our bodies hold, and to find simple, powerful ways to support our well-being for all the vibrant years ahead. If that sounds like a conversation you'd like to be a part of, I invite you to subscribe. And I would so love to know who I'm speaking with today. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I love knowing where this community of strong women comes together. Today, we are going to talk about a humble yet mighty food that can become your daily partner in wellness: garlic. Specifically, we're going to explore how adding just 1 clove of fresh garlic to your dinner can help fortify your immune system and offer a cascade of other beautiful benefits that speak directly to the health needs we have in this chapter of life. Our first point of focus is the most direct one: understanding and supporting our maturing immune system. As we age, our immune response changes. Think of your immune system like a wise veteran army. It has fought countless battles and has a deep memory of past invaders. However, some of its frontline soldiers might be a bit slower to mobilize, and its communication systems might not be as sharp as they once were. This is a natural part of aging, sometimes called immunosenescence. In real life, this doesn't feel like a scientific process. It feels like a personal frustration. It's that feeling of dread when you hear your grandchild has a sniffle. It's the exhaustion that sets in after being in a crowded grocery store. You start to feel that your resilience, your ability to bounce back, has diminished. A simple cold can steal your energy for weeks, making you feel frail in a way you're not accustomed to. This isn't a failure on your part. It is simply your body communicating a new need for more targeted support. And this is where the magic of garlic comes in. Garlic contains a remarkable compound called alliin. On its own, it's fairly dormant. But when you chop, crush, or chew a garlic clove, you break down the cell walls, and an enzyme is released that converts alliin into a new, powerful substance: allicin. Allicin is the star of the show. It's a potent antimicrobial and antiviral compound. Think of it as calling in a highly trained special forces unit for your immune army. It's fast, effective, and specifically targets unwanted invaders without causing collateral damage. The science shows that allicin can help to block enzymes that allow viruses and bacteria to thrive in our bodies. But there is a secret to unlocking its full power. You can't just toss a whole clove into your soup. To get the maximum benefit, you need to activate it. The most effective way is to crush or finely chop a fresh clove of garlic and then, this is the important part, let it sit on your cutting board for about 10 minutes before you cook with it. This waiting period gives the enzyme enough time to create a rich supply of allicin. After that, you can add it to your sauces, stir-fries, or roasted vegetables. This small, mindful step transforms a simple ingredient into a potent immune booster. The tangible benefit is a feeling of renewed confidence in your body. It's not about building an impenetrable fortress. It's about wisely and lovingly reinforcing the one you have, giving it the tools it needs to continue its brilliant work of protecting you. Now let's talk about something deeply connected to our overall vitality: our circulation. As women, we are often intimately familiar with the feeling of cold hands and feet. Perhaps you've noticed that it takes you longer to warm up, or you experience a kind of afternoon sluggishness that feels less like tiredness and more like a system-wide slowdown. This can be related to changes in our circulatory health. Over time, our blood vessels can become a little less flexible, a little less resilient. Imagine your circulatory system is a vast network of rivers and streams, delivering oxygen and life-giving nutrients to every single cell in your body, from the tips of your toes to the intricate pathways of your brain. As we get older, these riverbanks can become a bit stiff, making it harder for the life-giving flow to reach the furthest outposts. This is what can lead to that feeling of being perpetually chilled, or that mental fog that descends in the afternoon. It's a decline in vibrancy that we can feel deep in our bones. Garlic offers a beautiful, natural way to support this flow. The same sulfur compounds that create allicin also encourage our bodies to produce something called nitric oxide. You can think of nitric oxide as a gentle messenger that tells the muscles in your blood vessel walls to relax and open up. When your blood vessels are more relaxed, blood can flow more freely and easily throughout your body. It's like clearing debris from those rivers and streams, allowing the water to run smoothly once again. The solution is the same simple daily practice: that one activated clove of garlic with your evening meal. Over time, this consistent support can lead to tangible benefits you can actually feel. You might notice that your hands and feet feel warmer and more alive. You might find that your thinking feels clearer, and your energy levels are more stable throughout the day. This isn't about a sudden jolt of energy like you'd get from caffeine. It's a deeper, more foundational sense of well-being, a feeling of being nourished from the inside out. You are helping your body's own delivery system work more efficiently. You have the power to support the very pathways that deliver life and energy to every part of you. This leads us to our third, and perhaps most profound area of focus: nurturing your inner garden. We hear a lot about gut health these days, and for very good reason. An astonishing 70% of your immune system resides in your gut. It's the headquarters, the central command for your body's defenses. So, if your gut is out of balance, your immune system simply cannot function at its best. For many of us, the experience of an imbalanced gut isn't a dramatic illness. It's a collection of subtle nagging issues. It's bloating that appears for no reason. It's a feeling of heaviness after meals. It's a general sense that your digestion just isn't as smooth or predictable as it used to be. These are signals from your body that the delicate ecosystem within you needs a little more care. Think of your gut microbiome as a beautiful, diverse garden living inside you. This garden is filled with trillions of tiny organisms, mostly beneficial bacteria. When these good bacteria flourish, they help you digest food, create essential vitamins, and, crucially, they train and regulate your immune cells. As we age, the diversity of this garden can sometimes diminish. Garlic plays a unique and wonderful role here. It is a powerful prebiotic. Now, we often hear about probiotics, the good bacteria themselves. Prebiotics, on the other hand, are the food for those good bacteria. Garlic contains special fibers that our own bodies can't digest, but our beneficial gut bacteria absolutely love to feast on. When you consume garlic, you are essentially providing the perfect fertilizer for the most helpful flowers in your inner garden. By adding that daily clove, you are selectively feeding the good microbes, helping them to grow stronger and more numerous. This, in turn, helps to crowd out less beneficial microbes. The tangible result is not just a calmer, more comfortable digestive system. The true benefit is what happens next. A well-fed, balanced gut microbiome sends signals of safety and strength to the immune system. It's a beautiful, interconnected loop. By tending to your inner garden, you are directly reinforcing your body's outer defenses. You become the loving, intentional gardener of your own internal ecosystem, cultivating health from the very root. Finally, I want to touch on the quiet issue of chronic inflammation. This isn't the acute inflammation you see with a sprained ankle, the swelling and redness that signals healing. This is a low-grade, persistent inflammation that can simmer in the background of our bodies as we age. Scientists even have a term for it: inflammaging. In our daily lives, this feels like morning stiffness that takes a little longer to shake off. It's the achy joints that become a constant companion, a kind of background noise of discomfort that we learn to live with. This simmering fire of inflammation doesn't just affect our joints. It puts a strain on every system in our body, including our immune system. It keeps our immune army on a constant low-level alert, which can eventually tire it out and make it less effective when a real threat comes along. The sulfur compounds in garlic, the very things that give it its pungent aroma and taste, are also potent anti-inflammatory agents. They work at a cellular level to help dial down the body's inflammatory response. They don't just mask the discomfort, they help to address the underlying process. Think of it as gently calming that smoldering fire, helping to bring your body back to a state of balance and peace. Adding that one clove of garlic to your dinner is a small, simple act of sending a message of calm to your entire body. The benefit you might feel is a gentle easing of that daily stiffness. You might notice more fluidity in your movements, a little less groaning when you get out of a chair. It's a subtle but profound shift from a body that feels like it's fighting against you to one that feels more at ease. With each small, nourishing choice, you are telling your body, "I am on your side. We are in this together." Your body has carried you through decades of life, through joy and sorrow, work and rest. It holds the map of your entire story. It deserves to be honored, listened to, and cared for with the deepest tenderness. Adding one clove of garlic to your meal is not a magic pill, but it is a powerful act of intention. It's a daily ritual that says, "I value my health. I am an active participant in my own well-being." You are not defined by a number or a diagnosis. You are a woman of strength, wisdom, and enduring vitality. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me today. If this conversation resonated with you, please share it with a sister or a friend who might find it helpful. And I would love to continue the conversation in the comments. What is one small way you practice self-care every day? Your wisdom enriches us all. Until next time, be well.